most deep like wishes came true. I had my wizard. I dumped his strength, and then we found an item that gives you the hill belt of hill giant strength. So I'm like, I've dreamed of this. I've dreamed of this
Combo.
Oh, yeah, of having like no stats that are low, like having a wizard that's got 21 strength is like, it's not really gonna help my wizard at all, but I love it.
Yeah. Good flavor.
Yeah, feels good.
Alrighty, my fellow players.
What's our experience?
Your experience should be a total of 305.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we are actively recording now, and we are live. So,
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
alrighty. 1 second.
So just kind of to let everybody know, meta-wise, my current Raphael currently, I didn't realize it when I made him, but he's kind of almost an Ichigo-esque character, as Ichigo has like all those different abilities in him. Looking at Raphael, and he's a tiefling, so he's got devil magic. He's a sorcerer, a draconic sorcerer, so he's got dragon magic. And I went with the shadow touched feat, so he kind of has Shadowfell magic, and he's the master of all.
Nice.
Alrighty, so last we left off, our party was delving into the caves in Shipwreck Isle. You had managed to find and converse with the Myconids, a group of fungal sentient creatures that had been taken with a weird sickness. After a little bit of convincing, you were able to get them to trust you enough and help them. They led you into a cavern further back. One that they usually do not like to go in due to the natural sunlight that pours in. And from there, you've dealt battle with some fume drakes. You fought a fire snake after clearing a obstruction to a vent outside that was causing noxious fumes to spill into the cavern. And then fought a fire snake. After one of you fell, Triste finished off the fire snake, no longer wishing to allow another one of us to be put in danger. And here's where you lay. Jonathan is now stable, but will be out for a couple of hours. Will you work with the Myconids to give him rest, or are you going to stay here for the time being?
Hey guys, let's go see if these mushroom fellas, if they have like a bed our fella Jonathan can rest in. I feel like it might be dangerous
or if they
to
could
move
give us
him
back one of the healing potions.
Yeah, I thought about that. It feels like it would be like kind of a takesy backsy thing, but it couldn't hurt to ask maybe. I hope we don't offend them.
Hopefully not.
So, returning back into the area where the rest of them are, you do see most of them sitting. They're kind of trepidatious because they did overhear the battle that you guys did make with all the creatures inside that cavern. But seeing you guys emerge victorious in a way, you do get the feeling of relief and hope that whatever was in the cavern was dealt with, and they will be on the rise of getting better again.
Hey guys, we took them out. Something was clogging up your vent back there. Some kind of crystal. That ever happened before?
They are just as confused. They weren't aware of... They were aware that this cavern was full of crystals, but they were they didn't have any knowledge of what was causing the fumes to come in. So all they knew was this room, this cavernous space, is awfully bright, and they don't like to go in there.
Ah, okay, yeah. It looks like some fire elementals were setting up kind of like a hatchery in there. Some snake and some little dragons appeared. Don't worry, they're all dead. But our buddy here, he's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our buddy here, pointing at Jonathan, he got hurt pretty bad. Is there some way we can rest here before we travel back?
They welcome you and allow you to rest for as long as you need.
All right.
I mean, unless anyone has an objection to it, I don't mind doing a long rest so we're all topped up.
Sounds good to me.
Very cool.
Okay. So, you manage to get your long rest in. And they carefully tend to help you, trying to make you as comfortable as possible.
While we're resting, I'd like to talk to one of them, see if they have a
clicked the
delivery
wrong-
for Turok waiting. Like, could we go ahead and start the trades back up? We'll make the first delivery.
You were saying something, Talon?
Never mind. I thought I messed something up, and
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
I thought I had a technical error.
Okay. They are definitely willing to start up trade, and they will happily help exchange and give you a number of let me see here. What are they called again? Yes. They will happily help you get some heart cap mushrooms, and in fact will happily let you gather as many as you wish. They give Tarek these mushrooms because he seems to find use of them. And he gives
I
them
think that
refuse.
Triste would like to collect some.
Oh, totally. Raphael totally will. While he's collecting, he's just going to kind of be talking about, like, hey, guys, like, I'm a dragon sorcerer. That's why it was so easy. You should let your buddies know. I heard there's, like, kobolds on this island. Like, let those guys know that there's a dragon sorcerer around kicking ass.
They don't seem too impressed, but they're
yes.
accepting of
Yeah.
what you say.
They're
Go
mushroom
ahead
people, I get it.
and make a nature or survival check for those of you who wish to help farm some heartcat mushrooms.
I'll do that.
Alrighty.
Also, I'm gonna. I guess.
I'll give the help action to somebody.
Okay.
Nature or what?
Or a survival check.
I would ask what I missed.
What you missed?
Yeah. My character.
As your character?
Yeah. Got knocked out.
Triste goes, well, these two were upset with me for killing the fire snake, but after you went down, I decided that I couldn't live any longer.
Thanks.
Mir doesn't
What?
actually look upset.
What?
He just merely stated he was.
Yes.
Wait, right. You wanted. Why did you want it as a pet?
I thought you wanted it kind of like an experimental.
An experiment.
Well, if this is the first sign of danger on this island, I thought it would be good to study and kind of maybe help understand what we might find on the island when we go further in.
Triste, you are able to procure 2 heartcat mushrooms.
Alrighty.
Did anybody take up the help action that I offered for advantage?
One of you can. Here.
I'll let
It looks like
I'll
Jerry
let
and Mir
Matt
both
take
rolled
it.
really low.
I rolled a nat 1. You don't get any lower.
Advantage, sir.
Alright, we'll roll it again. Didn't help a lot. Thanks, though.
Ugh.
Even with the help, you weren't able to get much. You weren't able to find any good heartcap mushrooms.
All these eyes, and they're all useless.
Yeah.
Hopefully in a
Triste,
quick
yeah,
conversation.
comes back with 2 of them.
All right. How long did it take us? How long were we searching for these mushrooms?
Probably a good 20-30 minutes.
Ah, that's not bad.
I do think I take one of them and I give it to Jonathan, and I go, seeing as how you are usually the first to get hit, I think it'd be good if you had one of these.
Thank you.
Presuming that they give some sort of healing.
Did we? Has somebody said that yet?
The Myconids tell you that. No, I don't think they would know what Tarek uses the mushrooms for.
Can I make a nature check?
Yeah.
I let Mir have a good look at it. I hand it over. Oh goodness.
Nope.
I do not recall what some of the books say about the mushroom. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. We can always ask Tarek when we get back.
Indeed.
So,
Mhm.
do note, Jonathan, you do have one of the heartcap mushrooms now.
Okay.
Okay. Taking your long rest and waiting till the morning before going out. Before you have a chance to leave, the Myconids stop you a moment, telling you that their leader wishes for you all to meet them.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely.
In which you find in another room. I'm moving your tokens to.
Oh lord, that part of the map is black.
Yes, it
I see
is, but
nothing.
it will not be any longer. All shall be revealed under the Game Master's
Good
vision.
lord, he's huge.
Yes.
Hey, big boy.
You see a chamber of glowing fungus and colorful crystals that grow from the walls and ceilings of the smaller cave. In the middle of the cave, a couple of human-sized mushroom folk were tending to a larger specimen of their kind.
Does somebody have the TV on in the background or something?
Do you need a
Anybody else
laptop?
hearing that? It sounds just like TV in the background, and I can hear like spikes and voices.
There's a TV on the other room. I'll ask if they can turn it down.
Sorry,
It'll be
it was
fine.
cutting in on.
Well,
Yeah.
kinda.
All right.
Let's see here. Okay. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Sinisa, the leader of these Myconids, gives you thanks and informs you that she had known of the issue, but she was unable to get help due to the way the sickness had taken him. As reward for helping the colony, she wishes to give you a special mushroom that they have. She calls it. Let me see here. A ruby moray, and presents you.
Anybody ever heard of that before?
May I make a check?
Yeah.
Well, would
Make
that
a
be a
nature
history?
check.
Nature.
Nature. Alrighty.
I'll make it, but my rolls ain't been working for me tonight.
Nah, not gonna be able to do it myself.
I got this. I got it. No, I don't.
Okay, the
of you
dice gods
are-
are mad at everybody tonight.
None of you are
Awesome.
aware exactly. Or moral. Ruby moral.
What, does somebody want to just ask the boss? Is it Sinise? Sinesis?
It looks like a
Sinisa.
type of
Sinisa.
mushroom.
Like a type of mushroom. All right.
What exactly is this?
Take it to Tarak
Yes.
along with any heart cap mushrooms that you have found. He'll be able to make something useful out of it.
Wonderful.
We appreciate the token.
Are there any other colonies of Myconids on the island?
We are the only one.
I see. I see.
I think Teresa just like gives a little bit of a bow and goes, "Well, thank you very much for this." I look to the rest of the party and I go, "I mean, if you're all ready, I think I'm ready to get back." And she stretches a little bit. Go for a bit of a walk.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Well,
Hey, John.
yes.
What could Mir have learned about the mushroom people in about 4 hours?
In about 4 hours,
attention? Yeah, because he
the
gets a long rest benefits of 4 hours of meditation.
okay. You get the feeling that it is a close-knit community. They are largely peaceful and kind. They do not. The fungal individual, the fungal octopus that was put out as guardian, was merely something put there out of fear than anything else.
All right, thank you.
So, what route do you take out of here?
There are more than one.
Yes, there are two.
Can we even take the way we came from
Yes,
back
you can.
out?
There's
what
the
we
way
do, just go
out
Probably
walk up
here.
safer to
that.
go the way we came because we don't know the terrain of this
There's the
place.
way right here.
Okay.
I want to go this way. I want to go the undiscovered way.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hello?
Move, dogs.
Oh.
Sorry.
Aw, shame.
Oh,
Hello.
he's back.
Y'all went silent.
Oh, okay.
Apologies. We saw you leave and come back.
Yeah, that seems to be the only way that fixes a lot of Discord audio stuff.
Okay.
I think Triste understands that they may be on the island for a little bit and wants to have explored more thoroughly. So rather than going back to the easy way, which is they know they can get back the other way, would like to explore this other path
Okay.
over here.
My character wouldn't mind doing that. Wait, over where? I'm only seeing the cave
This
still.
path.
Oh, I'm only seeing the cave still.
Yeah, but the dark area here is another way out.
Oh, that's what you mean by way out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it loops around.
Yeah, it looks like a little
Yeah.
shortcut.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
So I
Well,
thought we were talking about the overland.
making
I did too for a second.
making your way back.
Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead and move your characters all the way out.
Thank you.
Is that your is your marching order going to be? Mirror in front.
I'll always stay in front.
Yeah, other guy in front. I'm having difficulty with my dog being a nuisance and crawling all
Okay.
over me.
Oh,
My bad.
Raphael will be third in line.
Yeah,
Okay.
Triste will take up the back.
Alrighty.
My dogs are not small ones either.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yes. So, Jonathan, as you step within this small cavern, you do see a pathway out. But, let me see here. Let me see here. This cave you're stepping in reeks of rot, and the floor is covered with decaying vegetation. In the southeast or southwest corner of the cave, a bulbous object the size of a cart clings to the wall and ceiling and glistens like a glob of jelly. As soon as entering the room, sensing your presence, let me see here. Gotta pull up. 6 Sturges appear. Roll initiative.
Okay.
While we're
The characters may be
initiating,
upset, but I'm happy.
Damn it!
are these are the Myconids literally like 5 feet behind us as these things appear or
They're
notice us?
they're around, but they don't seem too bothered. Why do you ask?
I'm worried about their safety.
Ah,
Who's? Oh,
Oh, nice.
oh, nice. So, let's see
Thank you.
here.
Yeah, I like how I'm second in the line and I go last because I rolled a
Yeah.
nat 1.
Let me see here. Okay. Raphael. 3 stay. Alrighty. Top of the round, Raphael. It is your turn.
Go ahead, pop off my sleep spell. Get some of
Okay.
these guys out of the initiative.
Okay.
oh, that'd be great.
If you could show me what 20-foot radius and just put those guys in there.
Let's see here. Give me a moment and I will give you a 20-foot radius. You will have to choose probably here. Wait. There. That is probably your best bet.
I
Either
don't see
that
anything.
or
I didn't
you
see.
can.
I don't see anything either.
You might be on the GM
I
layer.
am on the GM later. Good God.
Oh, good.
This is probably the point you can see the best.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at a pretty high roll. 30 HP, starting with the lowest, and preferably the ones further back are just going to start going out one by one.
They all go out.
Holy moly!
Let's.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
they all they fly up, and as soon as the sleep spell hits them, they all drop to the floor asleep.
My characters. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have
Let's go
advantage on
stabbing them.
all these
Okay.
execution.
Is that your turn?
What are these creatures
Raphael?
again?
They
My
make
my
a nature
character
check.
like caught.
Let's see, nature.
I do want to know what these. Yeah, I want to know what these things are. So if I could make a check, I'd like that.
Yeah, make a
Not that
nature
I've
check.
been rolling.
Oh, and before my turn ends, I'm gonna
Let's
burn
roll them
two.
out.
I'll burn 2 sorcery points to regain that spell slot.
Okay.
They said a nature.
Yep, nature check.
I actually rolled half-ass decent on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell you guys about that weird goo.
Mm-hmm. It is, Mir, you recognize these things. It is not that hard. They are generally a pest, but these are sturges. They're basically blood-sucking, bat-sized mosquitoes.
Okay, I thought I might have some qualms about executing things like this, but no. Kill all of them quickly.
Mia will, of course, explain this to everyone. They're
Ah,
essentially large mosquitoes.
bloodsuckers. Ugh.
They're more evil
Kill
than
them.
wasps.
Get them, Jonathan. Kill these things.
But yes, Triste, it is your turn.
Unfortunately, there's no way for me to really get in there.
You can pass through
I-
friendly creature spaces. You just can't end your turn.
Can? Oh.
Yes.
Well, okay. Let's see here then. So that's going diagonal's 10 feet, right? Or
Every
is it-
other diagonal is 10 feet, so...
Okay. All right.
5,
So 5, 10, 15,
20,
20 is okay down here.
25, 30. Yeah, that works.
All right, fantastic. I'm just gonna immediately Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage, because they are prone. And that is a
Oh,
ranged
that's okay.
attack.
That's okay. I'm not getting within melee of them in case they wake up. And one more. Does a 14
So,
hit?
14 to hit. Let me see here. 14 just hits.
Fantastic.
Go ahead and roll for
All right.
damage.
My damage has now changed. I have something.
Ooh.
It's an automatic crit too, right?
I believe so, since they're unconscious.
Sick. All right. Well, I will roll 2 d10s
Oh,
plus
I
3.
lost him
There we go.
again.
Did 15 damage to that one.
Nice.
Pointing your finger out and letting the sickly green blast out, the sturge splatters on the walls. It is completely vaporized where it is. Is that
Well,
your turn?
since it's not very high tension, Raphael say, can you imagine the horror this would be if we were those guys?
It would be pretty terrifying. Tree stays like, okay, feel free to go at them, and she's just going to, do I have any, I still have 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I still have one more. So I'm just going to
Have you-
step into the corner and go, please, after you, and I gesture to Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah, my character's gonna just... Oh,
Yeah, these guys are asleep. Mir, it's your turn.
Mir.
I think it's Jonathan
I
next.
rolled,
Oh no, yeah,
I
it
rolled
is
an
Jonathan
8.
next. I apologize. I
Yeah.
mixed the two initiatives up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled an
So,
8 total.
Jonathan, it is your turn.
it's gonna come up with the sword and just stab it through into the stab it through to the end of the stab it through to the ground.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attack.
Um,
You do have advantage. See if it's a well.
well, it
would
doesn't
be a
matter
crit.
because it's
It's an auto crit.
But if it's a crit. Oh, it is.
Yeah, because they're unconscious.
If it hits, it crits, I believe.
plus 3. Ah, what? Oh, I see. I forgot to put in roll.
Oh yeah. You run this thing through. Even stabbing it onto the ground, you're practically bisecting it.
That's my turn.
Mir, it's your go.
Finally.
Is Mir the type of character that would collect these pieces of these things?
No. If they're not
Okay.
alive to see how they would interact with other creatures or to training, he's not particularly interested.
Oh, so the rest of them that are sleeping, if you can put them in a bag real quick, you might be able to.
He's not particularly thinking of that at the moment.
Gotcha.
Bloody hell.
You have
Mir's not going to be
advantage.
able to hit him anyway.
You just hit them.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
This is my life. And
Fantastic.
you said
It's a crit. Yeah.
I forgot what my glaive does. D10. So it's 2 D10s.
Mm-hmm. See here.
1d4 for sec. Is my psychic damage double? Is my psychic dice damage double as well?
If you're rolling a dice for the psychic damage, yes.
Okay. That is what I was wondering about. 30.
Okay.
I rolled low.
Nice.
So,
I still rolled low. What the hell?
you're using the glaive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You cut this thing in half.
Hmm.
The blade of the glaive is longer than its body. Alrighty. Back up to the top of the round, Raphael. It is your go.
Just saunter up to the closest one to me, and I'll pull out my dagger and say, "Sorry, little buddy. This is the way it has to be."
Well, let me see
You
here.
got the movement for that?
Oh, nat 20.
1 second.
Let's see if I do.
5.
Where am I?
You're up
You're
here.
just outside.
There.
Yeah.
10,
So,
15,
5.
20, 25. Yeah, you can. This would be 25 down here.
Moving diagonal.
Yay.
twice
Every other
takes 10.
diagonal gives.
Oh, yeah.
+10. 5.
It looks like I would not.
Oh, okay.
15, 20, 30. So moving purely diagonal gets you here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just be like, "Okay, guys, these things ain't getting up in a minute. Go ahead and kill these things. I'm not gonna risk missing with a melee attack or a ranged attack."
Okay.
Actually, I'll go ahead. Sorry, before firebolt.
Just firebolt one.
Go for it.
Well,
Yeah,
you want to keep
a
that
disadvantage.
roll? Well, actually, yeah, it's a different roll.
Disadvantage.
Entirely, so disadvantage.
Aha, 12. Let's go ahead and call that a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh
You
wow,
hit the
Raphael
rock
is
behind
embarrassed.
it. It's a small
I'm
target.
showing these guys where they are. They're over there, guys, right where I pointed at.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it like?
Were you going to move into the room?
Raphael,
Isn't
I
it?
believe he did, right? Oh, whoops.
Wouldn't the disadvantage be canceled out by the advantage?
Oh, true.
I
Wait,
think
no.
it's specifically with the ranged attacks on a downed enemy.
Yeah.
is,
Any
No,
any
it's
attack that hits, well, rolls against this creature have advantage. It doesn't say within 5 feet. So they have the prone condition, so it cancels out.
So your first
makes
roll
sense.
would have been it.
Well, actually, his first roll was with a dagger and not a +4, not a +6.
Oh.
So it would have unfortunately missed still.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about ranged attacks on the prone condition. It says an attack roll against the creature has advantage. Oh, wait, there it is. If the attacker is within 5 feet, so I wouldn't have advantage. Gotcha.
No.
It's cool.
Let me see here. 1 second.
Yep. Prone creatures at range are at disadvantage to hit. The idea is that they're prone, and so they're harder to hit with a ranged weapon because there's less of them to hit.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, with that being your turn, Triste, it is your turn.
Triste is going to go ahead and just walk right up and lift her quarterstaff and just smack one on the head next to her.
Roll with advantage.
Alrighty. That is only going to be plus... Nope, sorry, -1. No, +1, because I have proficiency.
Nice.
But it's advantage, so we roll once, twice. Wow.
Nope.
Incredible.
You slam your staff down, and it misses.
I just like squint and I go, oh, my eyes are failing me. Sorry, Jonathan, this one's yours.
Yeah, he's just gonna do the same thing. This is more just like cleanup work. He's not even. He's prepared, but it's not. He's not in combat mode. He's in be prepared for combat mode as he just stabs these things.
Make your next attack.
I'll say this: I was worried about the sleep spell being absolutely useless. Luckily, John mentioned and the thing I was getting wrong about it, and now this is the situation where it makes
Well,
everything.
These things have only 2 HP.
Incredible. Oh, wait.
You
advantage.
do have advantage.
Yep.
Go for it.
All right.
It
Hey.
just hits, so you crit.
Well, I wasn't adding my modifier, which is I think +5, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So that definitely hits. And you crit.
Yay!
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Stabbing through, easy work. Mir, it is your go again.
Alright. I'm gonna wrap my weapon in psionic energy. Oh wow, I
Nice.
have a decent roll for once.
Yeah.
That figures.
And then you crit.
Go ahead and roll
Huh.
damage.
Feels good.
Yeah?
Not really.
I know what you mean. I wasted a nat 20 as well.
Yeah.
I know that's not how statistics work, and you can't waste a roll, but that's how it feels.
Well, I'm a fair believer in that type of stuff. Anyways,
Uh,
the dice have feelings too, you know. Oh,
Why?
holy crack-a-moly.
Beast.
Oof.
Oh yeah, I can do a lot of that. That's all I needed was the one level up, and I
with
knew
the-
I'd
So
be
there
okay.
is
With
a
the
3-inch
psychic
divot in the
energies-
stone.
Not only
Do
do
what?
you, with the psychic energies infusing your blade, not only do you cut this thing in half, but its head literally explodes.
Triste covers her face to try and not get splattered. Oh.
Mir tilts his head, clearly not having expected this.
Don't make this guy mad.
Back up to the top, Raphael.
All right, is that all of them?
There's
There's
one
one more.
left.
One in the corner.
Okay, I am going to move within 5 feet, and I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you just have to be within 5 feet, and it doesn't matter if it's a ranged attack?
Yeah,
To get
you'll have
advantage?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, even if it's ranged, because hitting a creature within 5 feet of you is still disadvantage.
So, fire bolts, rolling 2d20. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
then that one. Good job.
Unfortunately, you miss. Your firebolt hits the ground next to it. These are
Yo.
really small.
Yo.
They're tiny creatures.
Raphael is, like, obviously upset with himself. Like, what the... he kicks the ground. Damn!
They're not moving.
I was predicting it was going to move, so I was, and it didn't, so... My bad.
But that, your bare hands do 1d4, so you would have killed it anyways. You just
I
punched it.
know.
Well,
I
no,
know.
no.
I realized that.
Normally, when you're doing it's 1 damage plus your strength modifier.
I would deal 0.
It's a minimum
Because-
of 1, I believe.
Yeah, it's a minimum of 1.
Okay.
Me,
Okay, Mir does
monks
4
are the
damage if
only
she punches something.
reason they get to do unarmed attacks with a dice roll.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes,
Somebody take care of this.
Triste, it is now your go.
Tristay's gonna go ahead and step up, and she goes, "Don't worry, Ref. I understand." And I try to take another swing with the frickin' quarterstaff.
Come on.
Make your attack roll with advantage.
Oh my god! There we go.
At least you hit.
Yes.
That would have been
Oh,
hilarious
that
if you'd
one.
missed still.
All
Roll
things
for
in balance.
Over that one.
Alrighty. D6 -1.
This is also based off of strength, so. Oh,
Hey,
thank
hey.
goodness. You
All
whack
right.
on it, you hear a crunch sound, and it's dead.
Ugh, God, these things. And she like picks it up by the wing and kind of looks at it and goes, "They're ugly little things, aren't they?"
Yeah, and they look
Tosses it
dirty.
against the wall.
I'm gonna start cleaning the blood off of my boots and greaves and sword with prestidigitation.
There.
Mm.
No, wait, no, I don't have that. I'm a paladin. Never mind.
I got
Well,
you. I got you.
Yeah, Raph and I do clean up details. Both of us use prestidigitation to clean up the team.
All right.
I have a wrong character.
Alrighty. Well, leaving out the eastern entrance to this cavern, you're able to find yourself in the fungal farm, which you had originally entered whenever you were coming to meet with the Myconids.
Mhm.
Let me see here. Give me a moment, and I will get something set up for you guys.
Sure thing.
And just, I guess, for future reference, in case there's anything that makes a difference if you're on the ground, Raphael kind of hovers at like 6 foot tall. His height he should be.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Did I? No, I haven't. Okay.
You know what? A Myconid ally would be useful, as in it could infect something with spores, and you could talk with it. It'd be like having a permanent tongue spell.
Could be, but these guys like their seclusion and
Yeah,
do not
yeah, yeah.
wish to join your party in their travels.
That's fair.
I would assume the telepathy is a ranged thing. And so I'm just curious if, like, are we going to be hearing these guys all over the island in
No,
our heads? Okay.
there is a certain range where it will not be.
Alright.
You did say that there was goo, though, right?
There
On the
was,
south.
which
I wanted to look at that.
yeah, investigating further, you realize it was the Sturge's nest.
Ah.
Hmm.
Well, I'll destroy that.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to take samples.
Right. No, I'm good.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Throw a little bit of a firebolt in there so we can get some cleansing fire.
They are merely pests. There's no need to research them further than that.
Let's see here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Give me a moment and I'll get set up. There we go. Leaving the cavern, you find yourself. It is the morning. And you are. Let's see here. Oop. It is. Let me see here. Let me double check. Because in the morning it would have been low tide. it would have been high tide. So you must wait until noon to actually leave again to be able to walk
Oh, okay.
out and travel back around the island. Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't think that my character's in a particular rush to have to get back.
But eventually you are able to get yourselves back to the island itself.
Oh, while we were waiting, Raphael wants to let everybody know his little idea of trying to trick the kobolds into seeing Dragon Jesus.
Um,
What?
I'm wondering,
Trace.
Pardon?
Oh, go ahead.
being a draconic sorcerer, I believe kobolds worship dragons, and I'm thinking, like, even though I'm not full dragon, they're going to see the bloodline because Raphael would have scales, kind of where like arm hair would be. There's dragon scales, so I'm
Can I
hoping
make
I
an
can parlay that into like worship me kobolds.
Can I make a test to know if that's even feasible?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Make oddly enough a religion check.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
perfect. Actually, that's not odd at all.
And I have a proficiency in that. Yay.
Yay!
Help action.
Also,
Where is my
Triste,
religion?
if you
Mhm.
want to, go ahead and make it as well, but with advantage.
Sure.
Can I have
Okay.
advantage due to
Yes.
the fact that I solve
Bahamut?
I'm a paladin of Bahamut.
Yes.
Raphael would like to give the help action since he's the subject. I don't know how that would work.
They got an advantage.
Nope.
Okay. Triste,
Ooh, Jared.
Yep.
you know for a fact that wouldn't work.
Because he's not a dragon, right?
His bloodline might be draconic in nature, but he is
Yep.
not a dragon, and that is
Yeah.
where kobolds worship. That is what kobolds put towards worship. They would
Gotcha.
welcome you if
I just put a hand on. Go ahead.
Yeah. You
they
put a
would
hand on my
probably
shoulder?
welcome you as a welcome Raphael as a fellow servant of a dragon. But they
Oh,
would
okay,
not
that
see
makes
him
sense, yeah.
as Dragon Jesus.
Yeah. So
I'm
I
glad
think
you
that's
figured
it.
that. Go ahead.
Triste does put her hand on his shoulder and goes, "Unfortunately, you can fly." And I do think that combined with, she looks at the scales and goes, obviously you've got some draconic blood in you. They
Yeah.
may find kinship with you, but they're probably not going to worship you.
Oh man, I'm glad you said that. Imagine if I walked up in the middle of a village and was like, "Worship me." I probably would have been dead.
I don't know. The kobolds here seem pretty friendly. They probably just would
Well,
have laughed at you.
the city guys seem fine, but there's tribals out there or wild kobolds out there. I think somewhere starving, probably on this
Yeah,
island
we
with
heard about that.
like no vegetation. Yeah, is this map
That's fair.
accurate when it comes to like vegetation? Are there like no
Yeah.
trees anywhere?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Jesus.
If there
that's
are
rough.
trees, they are very sparse. They're not actually. They're indigenous to like rocky and mountain terrain, so you can't really expect to find any like food or natural growing food here. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh,
about my backstory while we got time. I went with
So-
my sidekick. I went with a. Oh, there we go.
Apologies.
Hey.
Our internet cut out.
All good. Yeah.
That's
No,
what
no,
we
no. All
figured.
good.
We guessed as much.
Are we still live?
We are still live. Thankfully,
Okay.
usually, at the very least, I am still recording. If the streaming stopped due to the loss of internet, oh well. I'm not gonna stop the recording. Anyway, so traveling. You are traveling. I should have. No, I won't. As you travel, let's see here. Yes. Let's see here. Gosh darn it. Am I losing connection again? Ah. Gosh darn it.
Dexterity is like your vigor. It determines your stamina.
I apologize. I lost internet again. Apparently my internet's deciding to be finicky. Gosh darn it. Why do I...
Assuming a player character has unlimited fly, this is just a
They're back.
forum. How long can
Sorry
they
about
maintain
that.
full speed?
It's okay.
Gosh darn. It really sucks whenever this happens. Huh.
Finally back.
I hope
Gotta
so.
love Bartlesville internet.
I hope our
Yeah,
internet is done screwing around with us. Anyway,
Good stuff.
yeah.
Oh God, I thought you cut out again. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Traveling back around. Let me see here. In a little bit more of a leisurely way, you take a path you hadn't before on your way back to Dragon's Rest. As you walk around the sides, you notice billowing
Raphael
clouds.
would like to be flying about 20 feet above. Sorry.
Okay. You notice billowing clouds of steam emerging from rocks ahead, and the air grows thicker with moisture. As you round a bend, you see a cove where a hot spring burbles up from the rocks and spills into a pool before draining into the ocean. The turquoise water is luminescent, and the gray basalt edges of the spring aligned with vibrantly colored mushrooms, which occasionally burst in a shower of rainbow spores.
Wow.
Mir's gonna stick his
Amazing.
hand in the water.
Okay.
Just
Give me a moment.
Roll
out
for
of sheer
Constitution.
curiosity, he walks over and sticks his hand in the water. That's what I'm
Oh.
expecting. But
What
it's
time
also
of
what
day is
Mir
it?
would do. Mir wouldn't understand what it is.
It's still noonish. It's afternoon.
Yeah.
When you say
Probably-
luminescent, is it literally like emitting light?
Yeah, it seems to emit
Ooh.
light on its own.
I wouldn't touch
Strange.
that. Does anyone have any divinations spells?
Well, I'm curious, Amir, did you just go ahead and touch it? You're not stopping at anybody's like, hey, don't.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay,
I think
let's hear what
as
happened.
Mir is doing that, Triste is going to close her eyes and open them, and she's casting
Ooh.
Detect Magic from the
Ooh.
Eldritch Sight.
Okay.
Warlocks are fun.
Warlocks are fun.
Love at will.
Yeah.
Does it look
spellcasting.
like any creatures have made this a well-known spot where they come to relax? Are there any rocks set up to look like places where things have set, campfires, stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
Mm.
Raphael said that makes me think that nothing's going to necessarily show up here without us realize or and surprise us.
That would be nice. Mm.
I'm feeling pretty good. This seems like a nice place to rest, but I'm pretty energetic at the moment.
I think we had
Yeah,
enough
I think-
rest waiting for the waters to recede.
I think that very much Triste is like watching what happens to Mir and checking out with Detect Magic, like what this thing is before she goes anywhere closer to it.
And what's the time of day? What's the sun?
It's a
Lighting.
afternoon, Jean-Luc said.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens to Mir?
1 second. I'm working on it.
I think did I just hear a squeak?
Yes, you did. My struggles with the with this thing.
Y'all are also throwing questions at him left and right, and he's probably trying to read up on what it does.
Not really. I'm
Because he
I'm
probably
trying
didn't
to set
expect one of
things
us.
up properly.
Oh, you're gonna
That's
throw us
not
in a
exactly
map.
it.
Okay.
I'm setting things up to where you guys, because things are gonna happen.
Turns out to be a gelatinous cube.
Should I roll
Oh, God,
initiative
that'd be
now
horrible.
or later?
Roll
I
initiative
say,
now.
we'll probably have to wait. Ha, never mind.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's okay. Considering +1.
Ooh.
Oh, good job. Oh, yeah.
Not bad. Oh wait, that was actually pretty bad. That's 79, 5 or 9. Let's say 5 since the 3 was the first roll.
Now see,
Okay.
Raphael is our anchor. You're bringing up the back so that,
I got
you
you.
just smash whoever's left.
And honestly, like I've always enjoyed going later in the initiative because I get to see what everybody else does first. It
Yes.
depends, I guess. I've never had any kind of ability that needed me to be a higher in the initiative, honestly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, moving. Boom. I had not actually prepared for this encounter, even though I probably should have. But this is the encounter I have active tokens for, so this is the encounter
Yeah.
I will be using for now. I just don't have the tokens loaded. Aha.
No worries.
All good.
Ain't game mastering a treat.
Hey, thank you for switching out my token.
You're welcome.
Who got their token switched up? Is it
Triste.
right there?
Yeah.
Yep. So, let's see here. Cool. Let me see here. As you are, Mir, go ahead and position yourselves real quick how you guys would be. I assume Mir is going to be at the water's edge.
Yep, because I stuck my hand in the water. Or with my luck, the gelatinous cube.
Oh, this
Raphael would have been walking around.
interesting. Is this supposed to be a grid heal?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a grid. I apologize. 1 second.
Okay. As one.
Yeah,
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. I might have. Might have made the grid a little bit. 1 second.
I can see it now.
Yep.
I'll say my characters though.
Hey. Yeah.
That's better on my eyes.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh
Anyway.
my god, my son has his phone on maximum brightness and it hurts my eyes when he shows me stuff.
Uh-huh. Okay. Am I seeing the initiative correct?
Raphael has a
yes.
5.
Well, no. Yeah.
Triste has
Raphael
10.
has a 5.
Yeah, I rolled at advantage. I still had the old 2d20s up. The first
Okay.
was a 3 plus 2.
Come on, Nick. Mir rolled an 18. Come on.
I keep imagining Mirror is a magic caster, but you have a melee weapon or a greatsword.
I have a glaive,
glaive.
specifically.
Glaive. I keep switching that back and forth in my head. The way you look, it seems like you'd be a magic caster.
I considered it.
Yeah, I like that texture though. Like
Right?
appearing one way and then you're a completely different class.
Oh no, his class will make sense with his race as he grows stronger.
Yeah.
You just haven't
Triste,
seen much of it
Jonathan,
yet.
what was did you get
No.
a 10 Triste and did you get a
Yeah, I got a
19,
10.
Jonathan?
19. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Awesome. Let's see here.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm
Hello.
still setting things up. Okay.
So for future reference, could a silent image and maybe even minor illusion be used to, for example, make an illusion of a rock, and Raphael could hide inside the illusion and make that a kind of a disguise situation if needed?
I mean,
Touching
yes,
it breaks
if
the
needed, you could do
illusion, I
that.
thought.
Okay, I was just curious.
Because you are
Cool.
pretty small, so even like a minor illusion might cover you.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot cube, and I definitely fit well within
Oh
that.
yeah.
All right. As you touch the water mirror, 3 familiar-looking forms rise up, and fume drakes go on the attack. Jonathan,
Lord.
it is your go.
What do fume drakes look like?
They are
They're the ones that
ghostly looking dragon or dragon looking things. They're about medium sized or small sized, actually, I think. And they
Okay.
look to be like small dragons made entirely out of mist.
Hmm.
You guys have
Does,
already figured out that they are elemental creatures.
Who all speaks Draconic? Oh,
Me?
just me? Okay, cool.
No, me also.
I speak
Yeah.
Draconic. Do they say
During
anything? Do they say
during
anything
any
in
kind of
Draconic?
fight, I
No,
worry
they
that
don't
what
say
if we're just
anything.
barging in on these guys?
Hey, John, do they understand deep speech? That would be funny.
No.
My character's gonna move up here. Like, wait, how deep is this? Does this look?
The water, specifically the pool that you guys have approached, it looks to be. Let me see here. They don't say it, but it's more likely about 2 to 3 feet deep. It's deep enough to where you could sit down and relax and it be at your shoulders.
Could I stand right here and just be on the edge of it, or is that
Yes.
in it? Okay, I'm
That's on the edge.
I'm gonna heat it.
Make a hit check.
Dirty
All right.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I before I make my attack damage, can I have an idea of what these things are? Like, how tough do they look?
Well, we've already fought a
you
couple of
fought them before, so
Yeah.
they are decently tough. They can take a good amount of hits.
Oh, those are the
Um,
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a week. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna smite.
You're gonna smite it?
Yep.
Yep.
Make your smite damage.
Seems a bit excessive, but okay.
Crush
Dang. You strike this thing, and with the combination of the radiant divine
Holy
energies
radiant energy.
and the strike of your blade, you pierce through its form, but it still remains intact. It seems to be having a hard time keeping its form. You can tell that blow did a really devastating hit.
Like kind of cut through it and then sort of exploded out in certain areas, kind of made it crack a bit.
Yes.
All right. So it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Another good hit probably would finish it off.
Nice. All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Mir, I believe it is now your go.
Mir's gonna strike the same one, but first he's gonna imbue his weapon with psychic energy, which takes his bonus action. In case you'd forgotten.
Okay.
So every time I use
psychic
it,
energy, is it visual? Can we see it?
no, his weapon just seems to shimmer a little bit.
Gotcha.
I think I missed.
Okay. You actually just hit them.
Wow. Okay.
And are you attacking the same one?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your damage.
1d4 plus 3. I'm so glad you found that function.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Well, you strike the creature,
That was a
and
crap.
the physical blow enough was able to destroy its form, and it explodes in noxious gas. Jonathan, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You figured he'd have learned that from the last time.
My character could take it. Let me see.
Rolls a nat
I need
one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that famous last words. Cruz said that how many times?
Yeah.
How many times has Cruz gone down?
They can't do 40 damage in one turn.
It was 48 damage, and then he rolled a nat 20 twice in a row. Proceeded to down him, so I took a potion of a growth potion to make my character giant. And I proceeded to pick the boss up and Hulk smash him.
You're able to hold your ground against the poisonous gases that blow that explode in your direction.
Close my eyes and sort of hold my breath.
And is that your turn, Mir?
That is my turn.
Okay, it is their turn next. This one is going to move here. And I believe... Oh,
Ooh,
it might be able to get all three of you.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's its feet? What's its radius?
It's a 15-foot. Well,
Well-
let me actually do this. It might not. It
Yeah.
probably doesn't. Because, let me do it this way, because... Let me see here. Roll 20 does not do...
It can't
Yes.
get Triste.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think.
It
can't.
cannot get Tristan.
Oh,
No.
it does.
It does not.
Okay.
So, both Jonathan and Mir, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Dex is +2. I'm fine.
Nice.
Nice. Jonathan, I believe you fail.
I do.
So, Jonathan, you take
Why?
8 fire damage
Good
as
lord.
the scalding steam of the draconic enemy washes over you. Mir, you're able to dodge out of the way just enough and only take half that, so you take 4 fire damage.
Still have over half my health.
Alrighty. This one. How high up are you, Raphael?
20 feet. Actually,
20
yeah,
feet?
here. Sorry, thinking about it. He was looking around the area, investigating to see if anybody had been here before, so he'd be on the ground.
Okay.
Hmm.
Here.
On
I was gonna
average,
say,
I like
that sounds like 2d6 falling damage to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and during traveling, he likes to stay on average about 20 feet. Get a see a little
15.
further than everybody else, but that's only while traveling.
This thing's going to travel up to you and is
Bring
going
the
to
heat.
try and bite you.
Hopefully, it's
Wait.
fire damage bite.
What does that 15 above mean?
Oh, 15 AC.
Oh, I see.
I forgot to do it like I usually do. I usually write AC in there. Actually.
It rolls a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
You are dealt
All the damage.
I don't know. He might roll max damage again.
He
Wow.
did.
You roll are dealt a total of let's see here. Yeah. 6 fire damage, so reduced to 3.
All right.
Oh.
And now I believe it is Triste's turn.
Triste thinks about going for the one that is currently engaging Mir and technically Jonathan, and thinks about it and goes, she's going to head over and let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go after the one that's attacking Raphael instead, since he's on his own. She's going to start by hexing it, and then going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Alrighty. Let's see here. It's going to be +5. Butts.
Unfortunately,
nice.
you miss. It dodges out of the way deftly.
She squints at it. looks at her hand. Sorry, Raphael. I'll get it next time. That's going to be it
No
for her
problem.
turn.
Well, Raphael, it is now your turn.
In reaction to getting bit, Raphael will be like, "Hey man, you're pretty hot, but I'm colder," and he'll throw out a frostbite. DC
Okay.
14 con save.
Okay.
Like these things will have. Oh, nice. Gets a little bit of cold damage. Come on, big numbers.
That dice on my screen is
Nice.
stuck halfway between 17 and 10.
What?
Nice.
It's stuck on your screen?
Yeah, the one John
It was cocked,
rolled
but...
is stuck between 10 and
Gotcha.
17.
All
But-
right, and it has disadvantage on its next melee weapon attack.
Okay.
Sick. Well done.
Definitely did chill it to its core, but it's looking pretty tough and such. Back to the top of the round, Jonathan. It is your go.
Okay, well, best course of action for me is to try this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, give yourself some advantage. Just move kind of diagonally to it, like here when you're done.
That's not gonna.
No, just trust me. Well, actually, that won't help you anyways, but it'll help me here. Unless you one-shot it.
All right, 17 to hit.
Nice.
17 hits. Oh, you do have advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Just see if
in
you
case
get a
I
crit.
critical.
Yeah.
Be better. Nice, it
Nope.
was better.
You still hit.
Yep.
Roll your damage.
8 damage.
Alrighty. You cut into this thing. The blade seems to slough off its form and not really pass through, but you felt like you did something good.
Okay.
Yes.
The mirror, it is your turn.
So, question: can I launch this thing diagonally if I push it 5 feet?
I'm gonna actually.
If-
I'm.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, never mind.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna suggest. I forget who's who, but the one that I'm opposite from, they might want to
Mhm.
spend their action to, or at the very least make a movement to move back 5 feet so that breath attack doesn't happen again.
I'm not worried about the breath attack.
Okay.
I'm worried about it exploding in my face if it dies.
If you make a shove attack, I don't think you'll be able to push
Well,
it diagonally.
It's called
unless you were-
telekinetic push.
I see.
As part of my weapon attack, I can use psychic energy to push it 5 feet away from me. And it takes the
towards
psychic damage dice and damage on top of my normal damage.
Well, if you
I feel like
moved
that would.
catty corner to it, if you like moved in
Yeah.
this space, you would be able to push it away from you, and
Alright,
that would
that's
be
what I was wanting to know. I was trying to see if I could keep advantage, but oh well. See if I can even hit it. Hey.
with a strike.
Yes.
You do hit.
So this time, instead of his weapon seeming to shimmer when he strikes out, a wave of psychic energy pushes out and hits the creature.
Is there a saving throw involved?
No, it does not say there is.
Okay.
It just
Is that a
pushes it
telekinetic
back.
shove from the feet? Because it should be a strength save. If it's a telekinetic shove from the feet.
It's not a feat.
It's not
Oh,
a
okay.
feature. It is a subclass feature.
Gotcha. Not the actual.
Oh,
Oof.
that's bull.
That's messed up.
That's just sad.
You do strike it and manage to nick it, and with the psychic energies pushed through your blade, you shove it away from you. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That's all I can do. I'm
Okay.
disappointed.
It is
It's rough.
their turn again. First things first, I'm rolling to see if this one gets his. He does.
Guys.
So,
Ooh.
yeah. I'm gonna need
my.
both of you to, yeah.
I cut out for a long period. What happened?
The Drake gets his, breath back.
Okay.
And I need you to make another saving throw.
We both
Oh.
failed it this
Oof.
time.
Both of you take 1 fire. Ain't
Yes!
that
Hey.
the way it goes?
That's funny. That's funny.
That is.
Hi, Raph.
Alrighty. Well, the one that's haggering Raphael will do so again. Will attack him again.
Good job.
Disadvantage.
16 hits. Oh wait, no, he does
Oop,
have
Nope,
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh yes, nice.
He
I didn't even
just
remember that.
hits,
Go ahead.
though.
Just hit. Yeah.
Oh.
Do it.
I hope this thing realizes it's doing half damage, and it affects it like it always affects me when I do half damage.
It realizes that, but you do see kind of in a recollection that it knows it can't do anything this turn other than it can't do any extra damage other than this. So
Yeah,
it's
okay.
going to hit you first.
Ha.
Wonderful.
Oh,
3 reduced to 1.
1 damage.
And it is going to move away from you. 5, 10, 15.
all right, I've got my dagger out. I'll go ahead
You can
and
make an attack of opportunity.
Ba-ba-da-bum-bum. I will
Eat him.
dagger strike. Oof. Dagger miss.
Miss. And it is now your turn, Triste.
Triste is going to just Eldritch Blast it again, just snaps her fingers. Alright, let's go.
Roll to attack.
Please.
After playing a Baldur's Gate, every spell you have to practically yell it. So, like, if you're in a building, everybody's gonna know you're casting a spell. I'm curious if that's how it goes here.
I mean, flavor-wise, she's mostly just snapping her fingers. Maybe she's whispering, like, saying something out loud, but mostly it's the snap.
Okay.
For flavor. And, yeah, did that hit?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay,
They're
I'm
gone
back.
again.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hey, alright.
Internet dropping in and out still.
Not internet. This time my
okay.
voice. I have voice meter potato, and it's has every 6 hours. They'll be like, "Will you donate to us? Will you donate to us?"
So that's the price
and
you have to pay.
Yeah, that's the price
Yep.
I have to pay for doing that. So yeah, with a 15, that hits. Go ahead and roll your
Fantastic.
damage.
Alrighty. 12?
Nice.
Oh, wait,
A-
I'm sorry. I have hexed it.
Add your d6.
It's an extra d6. But it's 1. So 13.
Still a massive hit to this thing. It looks to be hurting and probably losing a little bit of its form or having a hard time keeping it.
I gesture at it to, like, come over here. Come on.
Raphael,
for my
it
turn.
is your turn.
Go ahead and throw another frostbite at that thing.
Okay.
DC 14. Con. I always double check everything because I get a lot of my memories and stuff confused. But yeah, con.
Yeah, fails.
Nice.
For damage.
Haha! Not bad, not bad.
With just enough damage to finish it off, it explodes in poisonous mist.
Does it
It's
have to
unable
be?
to do what it
affect
was
its buddy.
planning to.
Does the other one have to make a save?
No.
Ah,
The
Damn, that
poisonous
makes sense.
mist doesn't seem to affect this guy. Jonathan, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Mm-hmm. Sword.
Oh God.
That's 20. How injured
Roll
is this
for
one?
damage.
How
He
injured
looks
is he?
pretty injured.
Okay.
Looks
I'm not gonna
at
do
least
a
he
snipe.
looks bloodied. Not that this thing has any blood. Nice.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. You strike this thing down and it explodes into poisonous gas. Make another saving throw, Jonathan. A Constitution save.
Have I failed one of these yet?
Oh,
Not yet. No.
I can't remember.
You are handily able to resist and keep your mouth basically covered for the poisonous mist to wash over you.
I was
But
ready
with
for
that,
it.
you find yourself in this at this natural spring. It seemed
What was
like
that about? Oh, sorry.
it seemed like the fume drakes had been hanging out in this place.
Making a cursory glance over the water, is there any of those crystals, like at the bottom of the water, that we saw in the cave?
No, there are no crystals.
Okay.
I'd mentioned it before combat. I'm definitely doing it now. I do activate Detect Magic. I'm just checking. Is there anything magical about stuff around the pool or the pool itself? Or is it just that it was a hot place?
You do catch faint magic around the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious, would the fume drakes have shown up as magical things when Detect Magic activated?
No.
Okay.
I do think that at this point, Triste kind of hobbles over to Mir and Jonathan and goes, well, thankfully I didn't get hurt, but I think she looks at the pool. Resting here would probably be good for the lot of you.
Yeah, it feels like destiny. I'm beat.
That was exhausting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a Arcana check or something on this pool. Like, how safe is this?
I'm not making this out earlier. I was like, what would it be, history or Arcana, to be like, if you come across, like, while I was in school, like, did I read anything that says if you come across a flowing pool of water, don't jump in it, or
Well,
like what?
Go ahead.
The common sense.
Well,
Make
Mir
nature
straight up
check.
stuck his hand in it.
Okay.
17.
17? I mean,
Mhm.
there's nothing about the pool that you can see that looks unsafe. The most unsafe thing that you saw were some monstrous creatures that lived with that seemed to be hanging out inside it. But I mean, if you
Raphael, go ahead
step
and
into crocodile-infested waters, it's not going to. You're not going to die of poison if you get it. If you decide to rest there, you're likely going to die
I was
of
thinking.
a crocodile trying to eat you.
And there could be more methods in there. Yeah,
Fume drinks.
fume drinks, right?
Hmm.
Does the magic that was glimmering have? Is it a school of magic that's identifiable?
No, it is not.
Interesting.
Tree stay. Make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Sure thing. Love to. Hey, +3, not bad. There. 14.
You get a hint of draconic magic from these
Okay.
waters.
Yeah. I think that just sort of, to Tree Stay at least, feels like sort of comes with the territory, literally, as in the place that they're in.
Yeah.
I do think Tree Stay is going to check my backpack real quick. Take out her bottle of ink. She's actually going to pour it out just off to the side, and she's going to go ahead and collect a bit of the water and cork it for now. Just
Okay.
keep it on her body. Yeah.
Okay.
Mir's
Do you
gonna
guys-
step into it.
Okay.
Just
How
to see if
close are
something
we to
happens.
the? How close are we to the
Ship.
the refuge?
The refuge.
The place.
About probably an hour and 30 minutes away.
I see.
It took you an hour to get here.
It's only an hour away. If we get there, we could perhaps eat and rest.
No, I think that's fine with me. Happy to follow whatever you all think would be for the best.
Just thinking out loud,
Mhm.
looking at this pond or this hot spring again. Can you actually see to the bottom of it?
Yes.
Okay,
The
so I was curious. I was
turquoise
like, I wonder if
waters
there's
are
any.
clear enough to let you see exactly in the bottom. It burbles
Alright,
up,
cool,
but
cool,
that
cool.
is the only obfuscation that you see.
Was just checking to see if there might be like dropped items in there or something. But if we can see to the bottom, no point in diving in.
Except for where Mir's standing, because his legs are still concealed by the what seem to be a palette of stars.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're voting to trudge ahead.
Right.
Yep, it sounds like it.
I think that's just fine.
Alrighty.
I
You
will. I do feel like
trudge-
we're missing out on something. Sorry. Go ahead.
Don't mind me. I'm just the game master.
I mean, is there anything else that we could do here that we could think of?
I mean,
just
there's
other
plenty
than
of
resting
things you
in
can
it.
do.
Other
There are the mushrooms. It is a hot spring, and I'm pretty sure for all of you who have traveled here, it's been a while since you've had. It is rare to find a hot spring.
Okay.
Or have baths.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Hence,
Is it clear?
hence Mir's reaction.
The
Is it-
water
It's
is
clear.
clear.
Okay, so we can actually see if there was a fume drake in there.
Yes.
I think they're like
Oh.
transparent almost. So being underwater might make it hard to see at least.
Honestly, if my character feels like he can see it clear enough and there's nothing in there, and yeah, I think he would actually want to take advantage of that hot spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you guys want to, or
Him, Mir was
Tree
already
Stay will
standing
stay
on it.
on. Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I'm hoping somebody else goes in first. But I do want to rest here.
Well, Mir
Mir
has
is
stepped
already
into the
in it.
water.
Oh,
my
yes.
character is
Byron,
gonna
You were saying something, Byron?
I was just saying that Triste will go on watch and like really keep an eye out for anyone who wants to take a rest.
Mm-hmm.
My character's
Raphael's
gonna
Go ahead.
my character's gonna undoff his armor and go in.
Okay.
Raphael follows.
Alrighty. Taking the
Do we
time
have
to
any food?
rest. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have had rations or something that you had taken with you.
My character has a few days worth.
Mm-hmm. But taking a little bit of a rest in the spring, after about 10 minutes, you begin to feel a little revitalized. I would like everybody who is resting in the waters to roll one of your hit dice, and you may roll one of your hit dice and regain hit points equal to the roll plus your con modifier.
Nice.
Sweet.
Wait,
Nice.
I got back the exact amount of health I lost.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
That's funny.
I don't know where my character's health is because I don't know where my character
I
is.
did move you to the overall map, and rather than have all your characters' tokens on the map, I just have a basically party token
I
that
see.
represents where the entire party is on the map.
For this
Okay.
10 minutes. So go ahead, Gary.
Does staying in here for another 10 minutes heal me?
No.
Okay. I need to see my character's health.
Wait, is
Okay.
this a magic property, John?
Yeah.
Raphael would like to just kind of be drinking a few gulps of water every couple of minutes. If anything happens.
Would this be the equivalent of healing magic?
Kind of.
Like a lower grade?
Kind of. But it's not consuming anything.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Thank you. Had me worried for a second.
Yeah, you have not
water's
consumed anything.
fantastic.
You've just rested in the water.
Except for
Triste,
Raphael,
out of
who has
cur-
consumed the water.
Yes,
Raphael
Raphael has
has
consumed
drank.
the water. It tastes a little salty.
Yes, about Triste.
Is there anything else you're doing other than just keeping watch?
Oh, I think I collect a couple of the mushrooms.
Oh.
You should come in.
Roll 2d4 for me.
Sure thing. That's a terrifying thing to have to roll. Yeah.
It's better
Also
than when
make
he
a
tells us
nature
to roll a
check as you
D100.
collect them.
Sure. Nature check. I believe that's only +1. Double check. Yeah. Whoop. No. Sometimes always not
Cool.
lucky.
Can Mir try to
Cool.
help?
Huh?
Can Mir try to help with that?
Sure. Mir, you can either make a nature check or provide the help action.
If you have more than +1, feel free to do it on your own.
I have a
because you'll
+3.
get better than me. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, good stuff.
Upon seeing Triste go to collect some of the mushrooms, you realize these are wind spore mushrooms. They're specially they are a special kind of mushroom that allows you to consume them and gain the benefits of water breathing, or the ability to not need to breathe for 1 hour.
Wow.
Triste, you have 6 of them.
Yep. Mir, do you share this info?
Mir looks to Triste as she... Well, he's always looking at everyone. But most of his eyes focus on Triste as she picks the mushrooms. and he tilts his head to the side as he tends to do when in thought. Those mushrooms are wind spore mushrooms. They'll allow you to go without breathing for 1 hour should you consume one.
Triste's
I do
eyes
not
just
think they're
widen.
That
Or
is
more
I do
interesting.
not
properly,
think
you
they're
have to.
addictive.
More properly, you squeeze the mushroom, release a small cloud of spores, breathe those spores in, and that gives you oxygen for 1 hour.
That's fantastic.
More specifically, it's the spores that give you the effect, and not the mushroom. There's no need to eat the actual mushroom.
Oh, fantastic. Triste is going to go ahead, since she got 6 of them, she's going to go ahead and give 1 to each of her party members and keep 3.
Put it in
So
my.
you may each take a windspore mushroom.
He put it in my pack because he's right
Absolutely.
there. Because, yeah.
Go
he's
ahead and
basically
put it in your backpack.
he's in his he's in his undies.
Yeah, all good. That's fair.
Symbols of Bahamut all over your underwear.
Not that grandiose. Oh, he's got abs. I will say
Oh,
that.
yeah.
After the well rest, the good rest that you were able to take as in the spring,
Buddy.
you continue on and eventually get back to Dragon's Rest.
Right.
The denizens welcome you, and if you go, do you go specifically to Turok?
Oh, definitely.
He looks at you, kind of gives a hopeful look, and goes, "What's the news? Do we have? Is something? Was something wrong going on?"
We have corrected the issue. There was apparently an illness caused by elemental.
Relief washes over his face, and he goes, "All right. Thank you for your help. Let me see here.
We have a couple of things for you from the mushroom people.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
going to pull out the heart cap mushroom that I have. We'll just say whoever took the ruby moral. I'm not sure if anyone said they did. We hand that over. Yes, everyone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and get working on these. I can make some things for you out of these.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Lovely.
Who's hungry?
I'm starving.
Lunch has passed, but I'm pretty sure they'll allow you to peruse the kitchen if you really need something.
Oh, just a snack would be enough.
That would be good.
I do think that, Triste heads towards the kitchens to see if she can scratch up just a snack or something.
It's not hard, and with
Good
you
stuff.
coming back from a little bit of an adventure, everybody understands that you're gonna need a little bit to munch on as a snack. Yes.
My character's going to because I imagine the kobolds are still curious as ever, right?
Yes.
My character's going to regale them with the details of our victory, and
Awesome.
basically do the inspiring leader again, if that's all right.
Okay.
Oh, forgot
Love
about
that.
That is perfectly fine.
And I believe this time it's 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
I do think as Tree stays in the kitchen, no one else said that they were coming, so if I'm alone with whatever kobolds are back there...
Oh, I'm going with you
Yeah.
to eat.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I am going to just speak with the kobolds that are back in the kitchen, and ask them in Draconic, like, so do you, like, actively... I understand that there are quite a few humans here in your settlement, but do you not have a dragon that you're following currently?
They kind of look at you and then go, oh, we understand who we follow Bahamut.
Teresa nods and goes, that seems like a good choice.
Make
Usually,
an insight
though,
check.
I mean... Oh, thank you. I thought that felt weird. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I believe that that's the truth, but there's something else. Cool. All right. Give it a go. 12.
Okay. Let me check something.
I can understand Draconic. Could I have been there in that conversation to try to catch that? I wouldn't be talking with you, but
Sure.
I might have caught something.
Mhm. That's it.
Go ahead
Tuesday,
and make a
wouldn't have
insight
not
check as
spoken
well.
if he was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus. Nope.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Both of you can sense a shiftiness to the kobolds.
Mhm.
You get the sense that they're not saying something. They're omitting a piece of information, and you have
But
a
they
feeling
technically didn't lie.
Yeah, that they didn't lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
we
have
feel
a
like we feel
feeling
like
that they're being guarded against on that
Yeah.
question.
they're picking the words carefully,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I do kneel down next to one of the kobolds and sort of single it out, and I go, well, I think that sounds like a fine thing to decide to side with. Bahamut is quite kind, and I do look him in the eyes and I go, but it does seem to me that the leader of this community is not Bahamut. It seems like it's a human, and I just stare him in the eyes. Can I make one more insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, or could I go intimidation? Because I am trying to single one out.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I get +5. Damn it!
The kobold
Nice.
looks at you and kind of is like, I'm sorry, I have to go do something else now. And he runs off.
I stand up and I turn around and I
Think
see
you
Jonathan
scared
there and I
him.
go, did you get a weird feeling from that either?
I feel like they might not be telling us everything.
She
But
rubs the back of her head and she just goes,
there have been
yeah,
nothing but
they weren't lying about Bahamut, though.
They have been nothing but hospitable. If they
True.
don't wish to discuss it, I will not discuss it.
I nod along. I go,
Hmm.
that's fair.
Yeah.
And I go ahead and enjoy my snack.
Okay. With that, I think we're gonna call this session to an end. This seems like a good ending
Alright.
point. You guys do know, and I'll remind you at the beginning of session next week. There is one other issue that you probably will want to deal with, and that is a matter of the zombies coming forth
Yes.
from the sea.
Haven't forgotten,
You,
just haven't gotten there yet.
yep,
Yeah.
you had been directed to, I believe. Let me see here.
Varnov, right?
Yes, Varnoth.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to pick up. Probably your discussion with Varnoth. Alrighty then.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. It's been wonderful having you guys. Just want to give you guys a full warning rundown. I have had an interview last Friday with ConocoPhillips, and if I do manage to get the job, I might be waylaid for either a little bit, depending on how the schedule goes. It's all very pending, but if it is needed, would you guys be we may need to change the scheduling of when we do these sessions.
I am
Works
willing
for
to
me.
reschedule.
I'm only
I'm
unavailable
cool with
on
that.
your Wednesday.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well then, leaving off with that, for all of you who have watched to this point, thank you very much for joining us. If you want to support the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that jazz. If you want to do things a little bit extra, check out my Ko-fi page at kofi.com/ttgm30919. There you can either subscribe as a supporter or maybe even add yourself, hire me as a game master. Thank you and have a nice day.
I